Oh boy. As soon as people see mattress, they run.
Oh yeah, everybody does.
Dresser. I don't mind if you shine your light.
Okay, you don't want to take up your
Box
space.
of hangers. No. There's a bed in there.
Bed, dresser, old dresser.
Yeah, not
couch,
much.
Isn't it? A couch? Yeah. I think that's a couch. Yeah. It's folded down. I don't know how they did that. Holy.
All right, well. No, I do YouTube.
Oh, you do YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, you do like videos?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so I buy and sell units and do, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Nice. Easy bake oven. I always wanted one of those.
There you go, easy bake. Oh, yeah. A lot of household stuff, furniture. This looks like another $5 unit for you.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Wow. Pepsi. Another dirty mattress.
Yeah.
Wow.
Some pillows to go with it. Couple pillows up there.
And they stored this stuff.
Yeah.
Unit number 3. Let's see what we got.
More intriguing. People are sticking around.
Uh-oh. Yeah, no one's jumping out the window on this one. Did you see anything good? Oh,
Salvation Army tags.
there's a bed or something. Bunk bed or a dresser or something. Ooh, is that a wig? Is there a wig in there? Or a Halloween mask?
Here's getting close.
Oh, there's a dead guy in there.
Oh, that's what's up. We get to pick his pockets.
There's a guy in here. This is the problem, this. There's some Halloween decoration or something. This is unit number 4. There's something in here. This is the issue. Yeah, there's a weight bench, a hover.
Heavy bag.
A heavy bag to hit. There's some stuff here. Yeah. The bench is, if the bench was in there, I could fit everything in my, oh, there's a dryer. This is a bigger unit. That's something over there. Is that a treadmill?
No, that's just more weight shit.
Oh, okay. A ladder. Iron board. Popping with mattresses? Is that what it is? If they're falling out. Hey. How'd they even get it in there?
There's one up on top of that one too. You can see it from the side.
Wow.
Oh my god. You can't even see nothing.
Oh yeah, come on. You definitely want this.
That's a good.
There's a...
I'm in the auction, I'll call you back.
There's the old outside wall there. See it? There's a radio up there. Yeah, someone can get something out of here.
$10. We're gonna have you park on about $5.
Dirty clothes.
It doesn't sell.
You think?
I bet you.
Yeah. Wow. I like the totes. Oh wow, this is pretty full. There's stuff in
Hey,
here.
John.
Yes, ma'am.
222 was nothing?
Yeah.
0?
Zero. None.
Did they didn't get the message that nobody gets to leave?
I told you.
The doors are locked from the outside.
Wire spools. Totes.
You know, I see you now. I see what he's looking.
280? 290?
No? That was your quota? No.
What did it go for? 280? 260. 260.
That's my special place.
They're looking. They're crouching. So. They're crouching. That could be a sign.
Is it going to be a Bentley in here? How did he get it in?
I don't know. We'll see. There's a bicycle. Pink bicycle.
Yeah. I'll ride it. If you buy it from me, I will ride that bicycle up the street.
There you go. If you buy it, I want to record you riding it.
I thought you was going to y'all buy it, I'll ride it up the street.
That's it. All right. You get the bike and you sell me the bike. Woo! Ooh, dirty table. Ooh, toolbox. Pretty neat. I couldn't fit this all in my SUV though. That's the problem. Yeah, maybe I could actually.
Break some of it down.
Toolbox. Yeah, I could. Might be able to. I don't know. Okay, guys, it's Patdees, and I just got home from the auction, and I know people are gonna say it's more work than I thought, and I couldn't get it all in one load. So I'm gonna show you some of the stuff that I did get, and hope I got some good stuff, but not sure. You never know. You never know exactly what you're gonna get. Let me set some things up, move some things around here. This way I can work off this dresser that I got at that free unit. If you watch my videos, I'll do it here. Here's a box of stuff. Ooh, you got a microphone. I actually could use a microphone. It's a blue microphone. I mean, this is the unit I got for $5. That alone, it's got to be worth used. 25 bucks. So that's in that box. Some kind of vice grip. Oh, air gun targets, 100 targets. It's a lot of, what I'm noticing is some computer recross. I mean, some of this stuff, here's a cable. Certain cable for probably internet. But the microphone alone, that'll be worth something. I'm gonna try it out and see if I can get it working, because I can use one. Sort of lab manual for networking guide, 6 of networking and stuff. So this guy was into computers. There's a box full of books in here, and these sort of cars. Oh, base. This is a Dodge Viper. 2 Dodge Vipers. It looked like they were probably those cars that you buy on the base. They're not in bad shape. I mean, dollar items. But that box looks like a bin of clothes. So, not much there. You can see I really packed everything in here. This bin has a variety of stuff in it. There's a game in it, some clothes. I'm taping this outside. A pair of shoes in there. I don't have a whole lot of time tonight to empty this because I do got other things to do. But here, look at this. It looks, it's an Xbox 360. Xbox 360. That was in the unit. Looks a little dusty, but I want to see if it has a year on it. It's model 1439. Probably worth something in parts or something, and maybe it works. I mean, if they put it in a thing. There's a remote with it. Oh, there's a box. There's DVDs in here. A bunch of stuff in here. Oh, there's a bunch of clock radio. There's 1, 2, 3. There's a bunch of games in here. Oh, I don't know what this is. Oh, Star Wars DVDs. So that's just at the top. I'm not even digging down. But, you know, I'm giving you a kind of a fast peek at some of this stuff. Again, because I got to get it unloaded. Because I got to go back tomorrow. Now, look, I mean, it's only an hour away, but still, you know, I got to factor that in. Of course, sometimes with any units, you get garbage too. A box of, I mean, the Comet we can use. That don't CVS spray. There's some batteries. There'd be a lot of junk in this one, but you know, that's what you get with these units sometimes too, even the junk. Ooh, that's a knife. There's there's boxes back there. I don't know what the hell's in them. But, some blankets are in here. I'm wondering if they sealed some of these up because of bugs. They were worried about bugs or something like that. I'm curious. Look at look how they sealed these up with black bags. What the heck's in these things? There's cables and all kinds of. I'm gonna actually get a sharper knife. This knife ain't even that sharp. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna maybe save these for a little bit last because I'm not sure what's in these. There's a table. I mean, it needs to be cleaned, but there's nothing wrong with it. Got a lot of mold on it. Toolboxes. long toolboxes too. Of course, you get the good with the bad, so this old junky shelf, it's all falling apart, so this will go in the burn pile. Not sure the tarp Intex, not sure what this is, but like tarping or something. Maybe it's some sort of tent. Here is a green computer tower. Now, the guts are out of it, it's just the shell, the box. I mean, but that's got to be worth, honestly, I think it's worth $20, maybe more. Feels like some sort of bedding, that's what this is. I apologize, I don't have time to look through everything. Green, looks like one of those army bags. There's clothes in it. So, not much clothes in it, but looks like one of those bags if you were in the army. Pair of pants. Another toolbox. In there, but you know. Yeah, toolbox. Probably, to be honest, we should sand it down and paint it up. Maybe get a new handle, restore it. Here's two for bed frames. Throw that in my scrap pile. It's funny because when I need these, I mean, you go out and buy these. These are like $50 to $80 usually a set. When I needed them, I can't find them. Now that I do cleanouts, you find them all the time. But they're kind of beat up and bent and rusted. I'm sure if I had a store, I probably could clean them up, paint them a little bit, and even get $20 for them. Instead, they'll wind up going to the scrap metal. I'll get like $1. Another tote. Let's see what's in the tote. DVD. Books. Clothes, cable, packet, right there. $5 for the cable. There was a smoker. There was an ashtray. was wondering why it smelled like smoke. Some paperwork. I don't have time to go through all the paperwork. Let's see what the hell's in there. Sony 3-disc changer radio. I wonder if the speakers are in the unit. I'll find out tomorrow. But if that's in good shape, honestly, $10 for that. Does anybody need an iron? Iron? Does anybody iron anymore? Black & Decker. I mean, big deal. These are $15 new at the Walmart, so looks actually pretty damn good. I mean, maybe it's worth $3, $4. Tower with the motherboard is in there and the power unit. Oh, and a DVD. Oh, wait a minute. DVD, 2 DVD put. The hard drive is out of it, but there's there is parts in here. Oh yeah, there's 2 memory cards in there too. So those 2 memory cards, I'll be honest, should be worth about $20. So right there. Book, Effective Human Relations. Boy, a lot of people should read this book. Effective, it says. DVDs. There are a lot of DVDs, even at yard sales or flea markets, they're worth $1 a piece. Looks like another bag of bedding. Hangers, hangers. Anybody need hangers? I wonder if this guy was in the military or something, because more PlayStation. Oh, RCA. There's a bunch of stuff in here. No money. Soap. I mean, that stuff don't go. That's not even open. Soap. I mean, that alone, that's what, $3 at the store. Extra soap. I mean, there's a lot of. This box itself, there's about $10 worth of soap in here. Laundry detergent and stuff, not even open. So I made out pretty good with this unit. Okay, I'm curious. These had black plastic bags. Now, maybe they just did it because they didn't want stuff to get ruined. But, like, wow, you couldn't even see in these clear bins. Let's see what's in them. They take them up good. Oh, wow. there's all kinds of there's power cords, power packs, fishing things. Mother, like, just all kind of bunch of electronics. They obviously probably, I think they put them in the bag like that because they didn't want it to get wet. So that's why they put them in that black sealed bag. But, you know, I don't know what any of this is worth, but we'll see. So that was the first black box. So that's why they put them in a black, they put them in that bag, I think to keep them watertight. Alright, this is the other. See what they got in here. Oh, more electronics type stuff. So whoever had this stuff was concerned about not getting them wet, because there's a whole bunch of, I mean, look, computer related. Now, is it worth anything? I don't know. Obviously, they went through the process. This stuff could have been in here for years, though. Yeah, they went through the process to put them in plastic totes and seal them in the bags. Old keyboard in here. So basically, it looks like someone took a computer apart and put it in this box. Alright, well, what's the matter? Slam it. Okay, that's the from the $5 unit. Probably going to have to make part 2 because of all the stuff that there is. You know, if there's interesting stuff in there, of course, because you see all that stuff that I got out of the unit. So, you know, it was the first time I was there at 9:30 this morning. I drove up to New York, and people who buy storage units probably seen it before, but there was a couple there, and apparently they seemed interested in one of the units, and they were bidding on it. And here they were bidding on their own unit, which legally you can't do, and they couldn't keep their story straight. And someone called them out on it and said, "Is this your unit?" And the lady's like, "No." The guy's like, "It's and the girl couldn't keep her composure about it. I felt bad. Here to find out it was their unit. They made it sound like they were bidding for a friend and stuff like that, but they actually had him. You know, they were driving the price up of a unit to like $125. I think eventually when they left, it started back at $25 and it went out for $90. So, you know, I really felt bad for them. Not knowing their story, what happens, but you know, it happens. I mean, obviously all these units are lost because people aren't paying their bills and stuff like that. So, you know, everybody has a story, I guess. You know, and there was some concern for the person who bought it for safety, but they said, you know, no, they won't, you know, they won't be back, and they don't give out their name and stuff like that. But another thing that came up is mostly when I went to the second unit today, a guy had come up to me and says, you know, "Are you recording me?" And I'm like, "If you are," he goes to me, "Are you recording?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Well, I don't want to be on there." I said, "Oh, okay, no problem." And the guy wasn't. I mean, when I'm doing this, a lot of times I'm really trying to get 2-3 seconds at the back, or really not focusing on one individual. And I'm like, you know, he was all right. But another, a lady and her daughter came and met up with me later on, and, "Hey, Pat, you know, and how are you?" And they were in a previous video, and I had asked them permission. Very, very, very nice. And they had said somebody had said something to them, and they said, "Oh, we know him," and stuff like that. And then probably about half an hour, 40 minutes later, the lady of the U-Haul place said to me, "Hey, have you been recording today?" I'm like, "Yeah." I mean, I had my camera out. It wasn't like I had the little. I did go a little bit later when I was looking at units. I had my little, GoPro, but mostly what I was doing was recording the unit. And as I walked in there, I might have caught a glimpse of a little bit of people, but very little. And she asked that we don't tag the place. I said, no. I said, understand. And we're not there. It was fun because there was a lot of supportive people that I've gotten to meet and know and talk, and they heard a little bit of the commotion of what was going on, and they kind of thought it was silly also. But yeah, I respect the fact if somebody comes up to me and says, don't record. I'm not there. And then the U-Haul lady, I didn't ask her, but she said it to me. She says, the concern is, and I get it, because you don't want to have somebody filmed buying, let's say, unit number 4447. I just made that number up. They recognize that guy. And someone's like, I know that guy, because he goes to a lot of auctions. And before you know it, they're knocking on their door and they're pissed because they feel like that person stole their stuff. I get that. And because of that, I'm going to be more conscientious to make sure that I'm not filming unit numbers and making sure that I'm not showing. If I'm not buying the unit, I don't want to show somebody else buying a unit and taking that, and there'll be, I might film a little bit and you'll see there's a little like who bought it. You'll see, I'll probably post like in the graphics how much it sold for and stuff like that today. Now today that was very difficult. The first place had 10 or 11 and the second place had like 31. So there was like 41 units between both facilities. And we got there at 9:30. This auction was supposed to start at 10, but didn't start till 10:30 because the auctioneer was late. He had a hard time finding the place. But when he did get there, I mean, overall, the experience today was fine. And I'm always polite. I'm not looking to start a fight or an argument. And to be honest, anybody who's watching my YouTube videos, if they ever want to come up to me and share their experience, and just like in the last video when I asked a young lady, hey, she had bought 2 units, can I film, because I had bid on the one, but it got... I said, and she said it was first time, and she was very, very kind, very appreciative of the show and stuff. And there's a fun side to this. It's always a treasure hunt to show the stuff that you got. So, the junk, the good with the bad, and stuff. So, but hey, I appreciate everyone watching. I'm really trying to get, I've gotten back into storage units and doing different things and trying to upload content every day. If you guys could like and subscribe to my channel and hit I think there's a new bell notification. I heard someone else on another channel talking about it. If you guys could hit that, look at me. I mean, I'm a little rough today. Someone said to me one time, I look like Chewbacca. Today I feel like Chewbacca. So I do appreciate you guys in sincerity watching. I hope you enjoy it. A lot of times I try to keep these videos at 10 to 20 minutes. And I realize that if you give up that much time in the day to watch me, I'm greatly appreciative. So please comment below. Let me know what you think of some of the stuff I got. I got to pick up the rest of the unit tomorrow. And to keep this one short, if there's some good stuff in there, I'll record it and show it. I'll still record it, but I'm not sure if I'll upload it, because if it's junk, I mean, we already saw some good things already. This unit definitely was worth $5. It's crazy how sometimes, some units I'll look at and like, it went for $30. Sometimes people's thinking is they just don't want to be bothered with all the stuff, unloading it and stuff. And I had to leave a $100 security deposit because, make sure it got cleaned out. So I'm going to go back tomorrow. Luckily, it's only about an hour and 20 minutes away from where I live here, and, pick the rest of the stuff up and should be able to, I have no choice. I got to load it up. I got to get it loaded up. There. What I'm going to do is when I come across some clothes, I'm just going to donate a certain amount of clothes, because I do have a large quantity of clothes that at certain brands and stuff would never sell online, but yet they could be good for, Goodwill or Salvation Army, or even in the future, I'm going to do something with maybe a local soup kitchen for the homeless, have a special day where maybe I donate a couple bins of clothing. People come down there and they could pick 2 or 3 items each and take it with them free of charge. So, I hate to see good things go into the landfill. I know some people have the attitude, a lot of stuff goes in the landfill, but, you know, there's a lot of people out there that are struggling that, you know, if they're not having to spend money, let's say on a comforter that's perfectly good or a pair of pants, it gives them money for a meal and stuff like that. So, you know, I always want to be conscientious of that. So, guys, thanks for subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching. My name is Patdees. My channel is Patdees72. And have a good day.